Hi.
What's up?
Hi.
I'm not gonna make it, guys.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool.
It really kind of sucks because I really needed it.
Yeah, I got you. Well, I mean, we'll do something tomorrow night or something maybe.
Okay.
But have fun, doing the thing.
Yeah, I might be actually done, but I can't leave yet.
Yeah.
There's a big party going on right now.
That's that's unfortunate.
I don't know if you can hear in the background.
I can occasionally hear some things in the background that might be a party.
Hold on, let me open the door.
Right.
Yeah.
That occasionally sounds a little bit like a party, all right?
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well,
Kick ass.
Yeah, you take the names. We'll kick the ass.
All right. Hey, there's Trumpet Vomit. See
All
you later.
right. Later.
Say hi. Hi.
What's up?
All right. We'll see you later.
Yep.
How do I disconnect from my phone? Oh,
That is a great question.
Um,
Click off of the thing. Click off of the thing that where you're at in the thing. Click
you there?
outside. Yes, I'm
yes,
here.
I have done that, and now I don't have the app at all.
Well, that's not the thing I meant. There's the list of everybody in the chat, in the voice chat, that where we're at in the chat, the voices. Click somewhere else.
Yeah, I did that. I closed the app.
Right. That was too far away. I think. I don't know.
Don't say my name. Don't say my name. Hold on. There's got to be
Why don't you just join a different one? Join the general chat, and we're not in there. You can't be in two at once, so it'll move you, and then you can disconnect later. There you go.
Well,
He got it.
he did.
Yeah, he got it. He got it. He got it good.
He got it all right.
He sure did. He got it so hard that we got a little bit of it too.
He got it so hard I had to take painkillers.
Yeah, fair enough.
Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye and I looked the other way. What else could I do? I just stood at the doorway, knew I'd rather be drunk with you.
Hey Internet, Highway 47 is here on a night where it's really gay tonight. It's June. That's all I got. ShaggyB with me is Vomit with his mouth full.
Oh, forgive me.
That's right. And that's good enough for me. And we're watching a movie tonight. It's a public domain special. And you know that because you're looking at the screen. And on the screen is going to be the movie unless, we can't do that. In which case, this won't even be here, really.
No.
Oh, it might be. I don't know. Figure something out. But anyway, Dangerous Passage. I know nothing except the title and the first frame, which is not in the best of shape. It looks a little bit old and a little bit.
To be fair, it's from 1944.
That's what I hear.
I did tell you that, and it is in the version of the file I sent you.
It is, yeah. And well, and it might look better in motion, but it's just kind of a remarkably poor condition, film, even for that time. Clearly this was not a very well loved movie. But you're going to tell us exactly how loved.
I'm going to start by saying December 18th, 1944, which I don't think was the most loved time.
No,
No.
I mean, things weren't looking as bad as they had been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This movie has an IMDb rating of 5.4.
That's decidedly boring.
Yep. I will add that we did pick this movie because it's only an hour long. And
That's
we
true,
have
because
things to do.
That's right. I might be going somewhere.
I might be going beep tomorrow.
I'm definitely going to that place unless
that beep.
Yeah, unless something weird happens, like between now and like
Well, be
9
careful.
hours from now.
The road to beep is a dangerous passage.
That's the whole. It actually kind of is. Now that you mention it.
Grizzly Bear North.
No man's land. That's where I'm going.
And there is no Rotten Tomatoes scores for this movie.
That's fine.
Yeah, I feel like if I forgot it, then you would later be like, oh, we didn't say the Rotten Tomatoes score, and I'd be like, no, I have to go out of my way to say it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I mean our dedicated fan would point it out.
We have one of those.
Dracofunk, I think, watches most of these things.
Comment down below if you're a dedicated fan and or Dracofunk.
Yes. Also, comment down below if you're not.
Yeah, if this is your first time here, I'm sorry.
Yeah, stay a while.
I mean, if you came specifically to watch Dangerous Passage, I saw at least 3 other places where it was uploaded on YouTube. Somebody might have bothered to clean it up. I surely won't.
I mean, it's better than watching more Alex Jones.
Better than watching White Pongo, I hope.
That's also available on our channel, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, I have this temptation to just poke my way into this Dangerous Passage. And I'd like to take you along with me. Are you ready?
Happy Pride Month.
That's right. And this is a Dangerous Passage. No, sorry, not a Dangerous Passage. Dangerous Passage.
Dangerous Passage.
That's right. And we're starting it together in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Specialty Pictures. Couldn't have timed that better.
Yeah. The old way of the movie being very direct about what it is. And that realistic vote.
Yeah. I'm honestly usually fairly impressed by title cards from old movies.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, that's all like,
they could just pop it on a computer, yeah.
Right, they had to basically do this by hand,
that was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of that clicked with me until I saw the making of Star Wars, and they had the giant plaques that had...
Right, exactly. Made in Hollywood. Were there a bunch of movies at the time that weren't made there?
I think most things were Hollywood by 1944.
Filmed on location at our studio in Hollywood. Got a little bit of fog.
Listened to the Behind the Bastards podcast where he goes into Hollywood helping the Nazis.
Oh no.
And a part of it is the history of Hollywood in general, and he gets into why Hollywood became the hotspot.
That's because they're basically lawless, I think.
Not quite. It started in New York, but Edison had the patents on all the equipment, and he was cracking down on anybody else tried to make movies. So they went as far away as they could, so they could get things out before he could stop them.
Yeah. Daniel Barrister.
Mr. Beck?
Daniel Radcliffe.
That's right. Right on time. Sit down.
Barista.
May I take
that was unkind. I'm sure Daniel Radcliffe isn't serving coffee somewhere. I'm sure he's doing fine.
But I should say jungle.
He's probably
Folkestone, they said,
I have no problem with that guy.
Joseph Beck lived in St. Angel as a lad, then moved to the interior of British Honduras.
British Honduras.
Sent him up to Galveston. His grandfather just died and left him $200,000. I trust you have proof of your identity, sir.
$200,000 he leaves me. And when he was alive, he wouldn't give me two.
Ironic, but worth waiting for, eh?
For 6
Yeah,
years,
sure,
I've been stuck in that
thanks.
jungle.
My uncle's
One
dead.
company after another.
F you, buddy.
Well, now that I'm out of it, I'll stay out of it.
Where's your ID?
Thanks to your grandfather.
Grandfather.
I'll even buy him a memorial. I think these will satisfy you.
Thank you.
Says a $20 bill. Yep,
Yeah.
it's me.
Birth certificate.
I'm gonna bribe you with $20 for $200,000.
Never saw him, did you?
No, he died when I was a year old.
Mother Mary Travers Beck. Dead too. Sad. Affidavits. Photographs of your parents. Of you as a child. You Excellent, sir.
Lawyer is
You are Joseph
uncomfortable.
Beck. No doubt of it, my boy. Not a shadow of a doubt.
If you don't
I mean,
mind.
he's a barrister.
Don't trust me, eh? Can't say I blame you. Those papers are worth money, lad. If they fell into the hands of some low fellow, he could collect that money with no trouble.
As he pulls a
No
gun out of his
trouble
vest.
I've been
Oh,
begging
that's
this gun for just the right occasion.
Oh, that's a safe, not a furnace.
The ticket on
Thought that was like a
That
toll
actually
booth.
makes space to have a gun in it, and that's less funny.
Yeah, really.
Saturday.
What do I do in Galveston?
Go to 46 Montgomery Street. That's the address. Office of Benton, Benton and Trusk. Mr. Trusk is the man. Attorney for the Beck estate. Shake his hand for me, sir.
Thank you.
Good night, Mr. Beck. And don't let that envelope out of your
You should have
possession.
written all that down, because I have already forgotten those instructions.
46 Galveston Baker trunk.
Okay,
Turn-
go
turn-
trunk somebody at 46 Galvabaker.
Galveston. Stan.
Galveston.
Galveston. British Galveston.
Yes, very specifically.
British Galveston. Yeah, right, yes.
Hi, sailor.
That's a Galvestani assassin right there. You can tell by the mustache.
I was going to make a YMCA joke, but it's Pride Month, and I don't know if that's offensive.
I don't know either.
But he does.
You think wearing a bright white hat would be not particularly stealthy?
Well, okay. Here's what's worse. It could be pink.
That's fair. And he's smoking when it's foggy so that we can't see that he's smoking.
I mean, he's allowed to smoke. It's 1944.
That's true. I'm gonna pull this knife out of my own appendix and stab you with it.
Briefcase!
Well, let's see, he's gonna forget the papers.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, fast motion. Oh,
Kurt Fu.
Oh no, and now they're both dead.
I am really...
Oh, freeze frame.
I appreciate that accent scene. Things that came in before they had perfected it.
Well, I killed a sailor. How's your day going?
I returned him to the sea where he started. He is now in his natural habitat.
Easy. What happened to you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Had a couple of drinks too many, I guess. Slept on the seawall. Got a smoke?
Is this yours?
No, it belongs to my booze.
Wouldn't be anyone else down there, would there?
What would anybody else be doing down there?
Probably drowning. Drowning. Road.
I do see a hat floating over a pool of blood.
I was looking for the dock.
I lost my blood down there again? I'll be right back.
Say, any ships going north tonight?
Yep, that's my bleeding hat.
The one I'm short of. Remember. But you wouldn't want to.
That's where I hold my ketchup.
That's right.
If I were you, I'd take the southern.
Never know when you're going to
Saturday.
just find the
I've got to
perfect
go tonight.
hamburger in Texas, and you got to have your ketchup.
I am.
They don't. That's illegal in Texas, so I have to smuggle it in my hat.
Any place around here?
You're thinking of dildos.
I'll just spot near the dock. I'll show you.
What's the difference between ketchup and a dildo? Don't answer that. It's Pride Month.
I mean, if you don't know, I'm not going to be the one to teach you.
Why don't any of those fast food places try to do a Pride Month flag out of condiments?
Where you been, Dawson? Trying to be back at 5.
Well, let's see.
I'm sorry, sir. What do you
Red's
want?
no problem. Orange.
He wants to ship out with
It doesn't have to be
Check the work.
perfect.
Yes.
You could
Well, no,
definitely try to mix the mustard and
We
ketchup.
got it.
I think it could. I think it could work though. Like,
Well,
there's like
that's
that
your
boom
captain.
boom
What
sauce
is it?
that you can get at like
Come on.
places. It's like pretty orange.
I'm not censoring it. It's going on YouTube.
No, I mean that was not.
Yeah, not a problem at all.
Yeah.
Although if it really becomes an issue, I'll put a hot tub next to it.
Is that a Nazi soldier?
I hope not.
Does he just have jotted purse on?
Hiya, Tim.
Hello, Marge.
Yeah, this is jotted purse.
That was your cue, sugar. I haven't any cue tonight. Oh, they're just yearning for you, baby.
The hell is that on her
You
shoulder?
call that yearning? I won last egg
Corsage of
Come on,
rats.
Half my last half. What'll I drink to? You're the one that's leaving. How about freedom? Okay. Freedom.
I mean, times were pretty
George
hard
Russell.
What
during.
I've got tonight.
Yeah, they were
So I made a corsage.
they were rationing fresh flowers for the war effort.
Well,
All they
So
had
you-
was
So you just had to staple a rat king to your dress.
see you later.
Go to the prom.
1944 is way cooler in our lore.
Man, yeah.
Also, I think this is now the oldest movie we watched on the channel.
He wants to book a passage.
I think White Pongo was before this.
It's 45.
Yeah?
wasn't it?
I think
Yeah.
he's one of them. He came aboard with Dawson. Oh, we can't take him.
Oh, overhead
They're
shot.
both on
Wow.
aboard, and they won't get over. No. Do you want to botch this up? I'm bringing them over. What did you say your name was?
Beck. Joe Beck.
Captain Saw, Mr. Vaughn. Mr. Vaughn is an official of our line.
I understand you're sailing tonight.
At 10.
I'd like to book passage. You anxious to leave town, too?
And do you blame him?
And wearing a white
Captain.
suit.
Should we take him?
Show him your good conduct medal.
10 o'clock.
He lost his favorite
Buy a
ketchup
ticket
hat.
aboard.
As long as you're sailing, why don't you sit down and join the celebration? It's not good, but cold.
No, thanks.
I've already had a few too many drinks tonight.
Yeah.
Got me in a knife fight.
With a Grayla stand and what was the place? Gryffindor? Grundle?
Orcandies.
Orkin man?
Or-
He got in a fight
Orcan
with
men?
he got in a fight with the Orkin man. That's what it
Well,
was.
Sir. Yeah, I agree with you. This certainly is a
Pardon me,
test.
sir, you're full of termites.
I
Ah!
wanted to tell you, the dining salon is forward, sir.
Thanks, that'll be all.
tip him.
Is that the same old guy that was a cop earlier?
I don't think that's the end of the sentence.
Pretend to whistle.
Well, ADR and notes over it later.
Anchors away, my boy, fall in the sea. Try to stab some guy you saw with a briefcase.
Full
Goes
of
like
bees.
this.
Sorry, I had to get something there.
Yeah, I didn't have anything.
Lesson's over.
What is it, son?
You put kids to sleep.
Everybody look, I'm smoking.
That's where I grew up.
Oh, you actually... Okay, for a second there, I thought he just put it to his lips and didn't
Now I
smoke.
can thank you for asking me to help you.
It's not
celebrate.
actually foggy, by the way. Just everyone is
You
smoking
were
because it's
celebrating.
1944.
That's probably true.
I like you better when you whistle.
Even when I whistle wrong.
You
What would you do
You
if
were
I
asking about
pretended
the
to
celebration?
whistle?
Yeah.
Would you find someone to dub over
Somebody
me?
gave me a pie with a sword.
Man, don't stand next to the ocean like that. You could end up in another knife fight.
I mean,
The
really?
rat, the town, the rain, a dirty little cabaret. Did you ever hate a town and have to go on living there? Because you didn't have enough money to get away?
Why go there in the first
I mean,
place?
actually, yes, I've done that.
That's basically our backstory.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's the new Highway 47 lore. We're trying to raise money to get the rest of the way down Highway 47.
Your name and lights. So you get on a boat.
It's funny they build the road.
When you get off, you find out he lied.
Extra confusing as to how you got north.
And you beat your heels off for it.
No, I guess.
But you're stuck.
No, it would be north-south, wouldn't it?
It would be, yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Cry on the man's shoulder.
Cheated us. You're either worse or better than us right now.
Some other time.
Depending on which direction we're trying to go. I didn't make up this lore in advance, I'm sorry.
Much too long. Even the stars aren't the same down here.
I wouldn't know. I've never
Create
seen
your own
stars up
Highway
there.
47 OC with our new app.
Oh, here and there. Mostly here.
Don't say that.
Maybe I should celebrate.
Maybe.
I mean...
I escaped too. $20 a week, you said.
$20 a week?
Must have taken you a long time to save passage money out of that.
Why, that's my random bottle of Diet Coke at a gas station budget.
That why you're on it?
In 1944?
In the Southern
No.
Queen Saturday. Beats this tramp into Galveston by a week.
That's
Even
no,
leaves us in
that's
LaSalle.
considerably more Diet Cokes than I buy in a week, actually.
Were you in a hurry to leave St. Angel?
Let's say I was. Let's say a thug jumps me from out of nowhere.
Current money.
Let's say I fought back and
That'd be
maybe
like
killed
8
him.
of them a week.
Let's say I want to get out of there.
So it's like
pronto.
me in high school.
Didn't really.
Yeah.
And let's say I'm sorry.
Me in high
Put a
school
crack about
walked
the
past the
customer.
gas station on the way to school and bought a 2
How do you
liter
think
because
you
it was
can do
25 cents cheaper
Yeah.
than buying the 20 ounces
I
in
always
the
figure it's good luck to start up a
vending
war.
machines.
How about
I will say, though,
Good night.
just about every time I go inside a gas station or like a Walmart, I do wind up buying a Diet Coke. Which is, but I don't do that very
This
often.
man's stabbable?
It's the other way. Is it? Yes.
Thanks.
Why do random men keep showing up and saying, you should go to this place?
Because he's in a video game
All right.
40 years before video games were popular.
Your bourbon, sir?
Your ketchup, sir?
Sure that's not brake fluid? I mean, God.
What kind of cargo we carrying?
Bourbon.
I wouldn't know.
Walking back towards the stern. The mate stopped me.
Oh no, our profits!
Yeah. He didn't seem to want me
Never get high on your own stash, man.
nosing around.
We
Wait.
reach Los Altos in 3 days.
Never get high on your own product.
You getting off there?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the stash is never...
Because the stash is what you buy so you can get high. Yeah.
What's from Los
I don't know,
High
like-
on your own stash, raid your friend's house.
I mean, I
You seem to want me off
didn't
the
know... I didn't know black market drug terms before,
This is a slow ship.
and now weed
Any
is
other
legal.
reason?
So they're not even relevant, and I still don't know them.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Never
I'm
mind that,
probably
Doctor.
worse than you
Give me
at
a
that
drink.
sort of thing.
Yes, sir.
Like,
I gotta
I've
wonder
had to have
what-
people explain to
Everything
me
all right?
what
Yeah,
drugs
fine.
are taken in
Want
what
a drink?
form before, and
No,
I don't
thanks.
remember.
Come now.
I'm not entirely sure how you
Courtesy
take
of
some
the
drugs.
line.
Like, really.
Dawson.
I
Same
don't
with
know
the
how
drug.
you do heroin. I have seen
Take the
that there's
line
like a
for me.
spoon and a lighter involved. Like you have to melt it or something.
Oh, okay. That's not one you have to inject?
I think you
Friend of
do.
yours,
Like I
Johnson?
think it's solid until
Yeah.
you melt it and then you
No,
inject
sir.
it hot.
I've
But
never
that
thought
doesn't
before
seem like it
tonight.
makes any sense. But if you're doing heroin, does it even have to make sense?
It only has to make sense the first time.
That's failed pitches by drug lords. Like most of them are like, "Hey, the first hit's free," and some of them are like, "Hey, the first hit makes sense." Uh-oh. Uh-oh, his shit's missing, isn't it? No.
Oh, my shit.
Oh, he's got a snub nose. Oh, thank God nobody stole my bullets. Got one left when I can't find that place in Galveston.
I was concerned about the envelope, but apparently he just wants to murder. thought he was going to throw it.
I mean, it looked like he was.
Oh, okay.
So let's sum up the plot of this movie so far.
Yeah.
A guy inherited some money, is trying to travel to where the money keeper is.
Yeah.
People want to kill him. Oh, that guy vanished. All right.
At least one person has wanted to kill him.
Right. There are other people.
There are other people.
He's on a boat.
He's on a boat. He might, Sailor A might have
All right, there's no one around.
heard about the money and been like, well, I can shank this guy and take it.
Maybe they have
And then
already.
died because
Right.
he didn't.
We've got the round back.
He was unsuccessful at his shanking. He was not impervious to briefcases or the
I
ocean.
shouldn't have got you into this.
And
Yeah,
so
he didn't swim too well for a sailor.
First
No.
chance to pay you off
he was not a seaman, despite the
for all
fact that he
you've
was a
done for
seaman.
me.
Right.
You know, faith in people is a nice
Or he
thing
was
to have
really a
around.
mermaid in disguise. We don't know.
And the
It's
little
not
I've
important.
got,
He's dead.
You gave me.
Good girl.
Think I'll get
So
rough?
he then, got the fastest boat there,
You too.
That may not
Which is a
work,
cargo
man.
ship full of
which
bourbon.
is a cargo ship full of
Crazy about you, he's blind.
nobody knows what. It's not important to the plot.
Something like
But it has a bar.
Before my job's finished.
And thank God for that.
Nothing's gonna happen.
And
but if it does,
he might just be paranoid that everyone's trying to kill him, and he's just seeing all of these things happen,
It's the least I can do.
and just
You think
nobody else
Joe,
knows that he's
Mr.
worth a
Dyson,
lot,
any
and
danger?
he's just overthinking
I
it
tried to
because
keep
now
him
he
off
knows
the
he's
boat.
worth a lot.
And I told him to
I
get
feel
off
like if
when
this
we
movie was
got
about
out
his
of-
personal demons and there was a
Maybe
twist
he
like that it would have
He
been
seemed to
heard of
be
by people before.
running away from something.
Like for the time, that sounds like a pretty
I
good
better
twist
stop
to a
lunch.
movie.
Make it good.
Like that's early Hitchcock level, you know.
Yeah, that's fair enough. My brain natively thinks in early Hitchcock.
No wonder you're alone.
I'm usually alone.
I mean, I gotta wonder what the casting call was like for the men in this movie.
Maybe he's lonely.
It's like we need 6 Humphrey Bogarts, we need 3 Fred Astaire's, and we need a Gomez Adams.
I haven't said I would yet.
I'm asking you.
Sounds like the weirdest knockoff of poker hand I've ever heard.
You live anywhere. Anywhere you say. Do you remember when we met?
Yeah. It was spring and the rain was raining and
I laughed myself to
I
unplugging
had
my
another
headphones and
dowry
just
card.
fumbled around
Is
for
that
a
all you
minute there.
isn't that enough?
If that's the way you feel about it.
Who's this guy?
Take back your offer?
Flannel McStash.
Flannel McStash.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello, Joseph.
Said
Hello,
you'd be on deck.
Drew.
I said maybe.
We like it better here. What's his offer?
Caesar Romero?
Come on, let's go up on deck.
No.
Lay
7
off.
flannel
Why
shirts.
don't you boys behave?
Hey, dickhead.
You heard me. All right, I'll lay off. When she tells me. If you're smart, you'll stay away from her.
Well,
Lucky for me, I'm not smart.
On me.
I'm gonna move this bourbon bottle.
What is it with people and attacking me in the back?
Yeah, really.
Oh,
You think a guy finds you the hard way.
No wind back here.
oh, that was better than any joke I had ready.
I quit. He plays too rough. He's the wrong guy, Anita.
How about you?
Let's worry about
Yeah,
him.
she's kind of white knuckling there.
He acts like he's got a claim check on you.
Look, I can find my way through the woods.
And when you get lost, it's nice to have a little
Yeah, but can you
bird
find your way
to
through
cover
the
you
ocean
with
like that
wings.
sailor
I
guy
won't get
can't?
lost.
What
Nice
sailor
green
guy?
If you don't kiss him, I'll... Okay, good.
I don't think she kissed him.
Being kissed is very nice, but it's one of those things a girl can get along without. Girl wants to.
The girl can change her mind.
Girl might vomit in your mouth if you try again.
Need it.
Hey, vomit in your mouth? You don't say.
I'm not lost.
Hey, damn it, it's Pride Month.
Oh. For some reason, that statement flopped backwards on me, and I wasn't thinking about the innuendo I gave, and I thought there was some actual vomiting in someone's mouth as a part of Pride Month that I didn't know about.
If there is, I don't want to know about it. Hey, that guy's gonna get bowled over by all the bourbon.
Nope, he's ready to shank the bourbon.
I'm gonna switchblade this bitch.
I don't know if someone is actually gonna pull him over.
Dum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum.
Or I thought he'd just be like, "Oh, I should move." Nope.
It's a good thing those are all empty.
Drums must have broken loose,
Scrum
sir.
flats
Before
bezel.
somebody falls overboard.
Wow, that man's got a couple
Come
of
on,
big
boy.
ones.
Get in here.
Got sailor pecs.
You all right, sir?
He's packing bourbon.
What happened to you?
He's
Got
smashing ketchup.
Some of your boys must have
He's,
been a little careless.
Oh, you can't depend upon anybody.
He needs a bigger shirt.
Come on,
Yeah,
boy.
sir.
Get this out of
A
here.
bra.
This rope's been cut.
Yeah, looks like, don't it? But then who'd go around cutting ropes?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out.
Wow, what a threat. I mean, it's serious. It's about him.
Alright, where's that fucking flannel guy?
You're hurt, sir.
I got attacked by a barrel. Don't
Bet
worry
I'm
about
hurt.
it.
Somebody tried to kill me. Come on, what were you driving at the other evening?
I don't know what you mean.
Spit it out. You were warning me about something. What was it?
All I said was...
You said get off at Los Altos and
Let
take
him
the bus
talk,
to Mexico
dickhead.
City. That's what you said. Come on, what's happening on this tub? You know.
I don't know
If you don't tell me what you know, I'll...
Please.
You've been scared ever since we left St. Angel. Who are?
They're supposed to be cutting each other
Get
off,
off
but
this
it's
ship. That's
not
all I
quite
can tell you.
working.
Oh, no, that's not all. Who's trying to kill
One
me?
take will be enough.
One take's all you need.
There you are, sir. That'll fix you up. Feel better?
Well, not before I drink it.
Mr. Beck nearly got himself killed, Dawson. Better get him something for that cut.
Thanks. Will you join me?
Pour some
I like
bourbon
that. I
on
gotta
it. It'll
report
be
your
fine.
accident to the captain.
There you go.
There you go, sailboat.
Don't stick your neck out.
How do you start the motor on a sailboat?
This movie was directed by a coin flip.
I'm running the ship.
I mean,
This is my time to do it.
I'm sorry.
Ain't backing out.
I'm sorry.
You're in some
Like I
deep
just
now. He knows
I'm
where
sorry.
I'm
hold on.
going. Isn't going to
Okay.
be easy. Let's
So
wait.
I just said this
Next
movie was
trip.
directed
Won't be
like
any next
badly.
trip.
Cut to man standing at the helm, and he just says,
So the Mexican cop-
"I'm running the ship."
It isn't going to work. It's too smart.
Like,
Don't worry about that.
come
One
on.
crowd got him doped.
You're not even trying.
You won't know what happened to him.
I'm giving them the benefit of time and the fact that the art wasn't quite perfected, but
guess.
not a huge amount of benefit. And
Okay, no,
also,
I'm-
I want to cut that "I'm running this ship" into the beginning and the end of this episode.
Just, but imagine that on stage, right? Like, you know, stage theater is not a new thing. Like I meant, like the curtain. Okay, so the curtain closes. You know, stuff rustles around.
Yeah.
The curtain opens. There's a man standing at a clear.
And then he has to give exposition as to what's going on, because
But he's obviously steering a ship.
obviously steering a ship. But it's a fifth grade play, because that's as much as I know about stages.
Where have you been all day?
And he says, "I'm running
I
the
had some
ship."
thinking to do.
Running the ship, and
So did
then
I.
hijinks ensue.
This afternoon when I
The
followed you up
Oompa
on
Loompas
deck,
bring out the
why
gremlins.
did you go all the way to the stern?
Blood rains from the sky, and I am once again kicked out of the theater.
And I hope
It's
that's
like-
the right answer.
It's like a local news report with a stock photo of what a boat might
A
look
bunch
like.
of oil drums on the hatch. Somebody tried to drop them on me.
No.
Yeah. And it wasn't an accident.
It's
So you
the
see,
Yes. I see.
the Firefly
I
goose
see
art.
plenty.
Now wait a minute.
You better
the
do a
goose
lot
sculpture.
more
Goose
thinking.
sculpture.
Yeah, like it's got feeling, like yearning, like he wants to know what
I
a
know you
goose
don't like to
actually
be
looks
sore.
like.
But can you blame me for wanting to make sure of you? Somebody
I
tried
screwed
to
that
knock
up
me off.
entirely,
I don't know
but I-
why.
It's fine.
In my spot, wouldn't
I'm
you
just
do
gonna have
something
to go
about
and
you?
pull out
Still-
Firefly and go to that specific episode and get that quote.
Still better than delivering this movie.
I'm steering this podcast.
Like a little bouillon?
I put on my little black dress to go to a bar and play solitaire and not talk to men.
Want anything before I go?
That's
You
definitely
too?
why.
That'll be all.
Yeah.
Cigarette? I'm confused, Nita.
You're not the only one,
Confused
buddy.
as I was. Scared? Yes.
Probably
Stupid?
not, man. You don't seem
Extremely.
confused.
I'm sure of two people.
Two?
Did you just roll dice?
Oh, he's on my side, too.
I was not trying to. I knocked it
don't know
over.
why, but I'm going to find out.
Oh, crap, a 1!
In the meantime, deal the cards and
Yeah.
forget this business for a while.
Stupid cursed dice.
Well, come on, deal.
Yeah, fine. We'll play a game of something.
Play
10,
two-person
20, 30,
solitaire.
40, 49, minus 4. Blitzed again.
Your mind's not on the game, Nita.
Dawson's been gone an hour.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that must be him now.
Oh.
Hello, Nita.
I see your flannel has evolved.
He went out over an hour ago.
Well, it's after 6. He's not a
Wasn't it
Philistine.
you? No. How about you? Like something to eat?
Not now.
No, it's not a
I'll be
tuxedo.
back in a moment.
Where are you going?
I just thought of something.
Gotta pee.
I see those open portholes, and I just keep hoping people just jump out of them for no reason.
Okay, dude's rocking some killer shoes. Oh, killer, speaking of. There's a dead man, is what that is.
Wow, good timing. Way to be on it, Shaggy. The shoes were clearly a dead giveaway.
Ah, yes.
I was halfway through that statement, and I was going to just compliment you, and then I found the pun.
So this guy walked into the other guy's cabin and stabbed himself?
He's left
With
my
it.
knife on the floor.
He stabbed himself, then cleaned the blood off the knife, and then died.
Everybody's got a hobby, man. Some hobbies only make sense the first time.
Yeah.
Then
Is
you're
that
dead.
better than heroin?
Well, yeah.
This is about the
Can't
time...
ruin the life of everybody around you if you don't have life. Oh, wait, I guess you still can. Never mind.
I feel like this is about the time that you, like, throw the knife overboard.
Or the bartender?
Stuff him down the drain.
This place has
Wow.
good garbage disposal.
Wow, he's extremely light. Or
Yeah.
extremely strong. I'm not sure which.
He is a very light mannequin.
Nobody watching there. Anybody else on the boat? Don't look now, just walking through. Just gonna dump a body overboard.
Weekend at Bernie's and just hide behind the bar
Joe,
and puppet him for the entire week.
did you find him?
Quiet.
Quieter, I'll
Found
kill
him
you
with
too.
my knife.
You better have one.
No, I didn't
They
stab
did
him.
in
I
my
mean, he
cabin.
had my
Tried to
knife
get him out
and
of
he was
there.
dead.
Joe,
I swear.
Somebody's friendly or something.
Don't tell the cops.
I'll go on back to the bar and
Boat
act as if
cops.
nothing happened.
The
Go on.
bops.
Deal me a hand. I'll be right down.
The boobs.
Don't tell the boops. And then she looks down. He's like, no!
Here, we gotta hide this guy in the lifeboat. Or,
Ironic.
yeah, the death boat.
And then they hit an iceberg and people were like, oh, a dead body! And then they all
wear your
die.
knuckles out. Dawson isn't around.
You steward, huh? My deal, isn't it?
I wonder what the devil that steward is.
I saw him up on deck a minute ago. By the rail.
Oh, I hate to mix my own drinks.
You and me both, pal. That's why I stopped drinking.
Find him?
Find who?
It's Dawson. Weren't you looking for him?
We've looked all over the ship. He must have fell overboard.
Oh, really convenient when people could just fall overboard to lose bodies. I wish I'd have thought of... Crap!
Oh.
Somebody stole the bartender's body. And they were never spoken of again.
We just dropped anchor. Are you ready?
We'll go to the police about Dawson.
What's the use? They'll just say he fell overboard.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You're not packed.
Oh, I'll go ashore. I'm coming back.
After what happened last night?
Yeah, I gotta get stabbed
We
too.
can't stay on this old tub. We'll have to take
Everybody's
a flight.
doing it.
No, Joe, I've got to stay.
It's the hottest fad.
That's right.
You only got to worry about the first one, then it's normal.
I want to be a top flight Hepcat too.
Any other time I would.
That's what you said in the 40s, right?
Today.
That's the
I
thing.
have no idea. I was genuinely trying to figure out the reference you said.
It just seems like 40s slang for cool.
I don't think either of us should try 40s slang.
Hot dog.
Ready to integrate it into our everyday life.
Come on, before I get sentimental.
It's better than, you know, there are worse options.
Like the slang from our age.
Yeah, like bogus.
Bogus.
That was kind of a dumb one.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga was, I mean, that at least rolls off the tongue.
See, I have been here before.
No turista?
No tourista.
My brother, he has a band. All very little ones. They play and they do not watch.
They play on the internet?
All right, you win. How much?
For you 10 pesos.
All right, to the beach. Half an hour. Now run.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But
Don't do that.
We have no brothers that play.
What do we do now?
Watch. For each, a taco.
Gracias. So slow,
We don't serve tacos here, you ignorant tourist.
Jane, you ignorant slut. Do we get a musical number now?
Scandalous bathing suit shot. I thought they said that his brother was playing, and those look like the sailors from the boat.
They do. He's playing with good technique, but he's not playing anything close to what we're hearing.
Scandalous.
You ever make out so hard that violins sound like different music than they're playing?
One time I kissed a girl so hard the nearest violin turned into a viola.
That's right.
Then I was once again kicked out of the theater.
Well, I'm bored.
It's been a lovely day, darling. Now it's ending.
When I started kissing you, I thought that someone else would come along and make it interesting.
Isn't it that we could see each other again?
What's with that big old pumpkin there in the background?
And waiting.
You can't go back to the boat. I won't let you go.
I must. 2 weeks isn't so long.
No.
I'll miss you.
Germs.
Tonight I'll miss you most. I'll stand at the rail
You
and
can't smudge my lipstick. I have a day
the
later.
lost stars. There'll be footsteps and I'll look around.
Gets really upset if I smudge the lipstick on his flannel.
And then I'll go to my cabin. I'll forget for a moment that you are just beyond the wall.
All right, so
Now,
update
leave
on
the
this
little
movie.
part about it.
There was a murder attempt, and then another man was actually stabbed to death.
For you anyway.
They don't care.
Listen, won't you,
Yeah.
darling?
They're in.
I mean, these two care.
I think.
But
they're
everyone
in,
else just
I'll be
thinks
right
that he
back.
just fell overboard and they're like, whatever.
Do they really care though? They don't seem like they care very much.
Yeah, like, she tried to make an argument to go to the police, and he's like, the cops are just gonna say he fell overboard.
Oh, okay.
Nita,
So,
you've got to come with
They
me.
care slightly. He's
Then
clearly
ask me
thought
not to
enough
go.
about it to say that.
I won't ask.
Well, he has experience with these things.
Your eyes are asking.
I'll make them stop.
Wait, he doesn't.
No, Nita.
I don't
Bang
think
me
he
right now.
frequently
I'm
inherits
going back
money
to the
from
boat
his
and I'm not
uncles
getting
and
off.
has to travel really fast on a dangerous passage.
That's dangerous passage. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It all comes full circle.
Thank you, Mr. Banks.
None of that contraption they call a
I
shower.
hope not.
30 minutes?
No longer, Mr.
This
Banks.
boat's trying to go in one direction, not in a circle.
We don't know that.
It all comes full fractal.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's dangerous.
We have
That is
company.
really dangerous.
Mr. Bergstrom, Mr. Beck. Mr. Bergstrom.
What kind of cargo we got? Well, it's just lead weights because we have to go around in a circle real fast to
Mr.
keep
Beck,
the
eh?
Atlantic
That's
current
odd.
circulating.
This is also
Else it will
Mr.
stop
Beck.
and Europe will freeze.
Mr. Joseph Beck.
You shake his hand for me.
Wait, where'd he go?
Come in.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, congratulations. You should get a medal.
How come he's got Larry the Cable Guy on the wall there?
But I'll miss you most at night, and so on. Wonderful. You played me like a trout.
Why not? Why not?
Like a trout. Yeah, you can
All of
play him,
in
but you
this, the whole
can't tune
boat.
him.
Am I that important?
What are you talking about?
You did a good job. You kept me on the boat.
I kept you on the boat.
All right, I kept myself aboard. I'm a big boy now. I've had women say pretty things to me before. I should have known better.
I can't make you out at all.
You did a pretty good job earlier.
Get out of here.
First, let's get all your pals in here and have this thing out. I'm not going to get what Dawson got.
You don't make any sense.
You did get me on the boat, didn't you?
Maybe.
What the fuck are they talking
Maybe
about?
I wanted you to stay because I liked you.
Me or a piece of $200,000.
Maybe
Money?
I wanted you to stay because I was afraid and I needed someone I could rely on. I guess I picked
You
the
need someone I
wrong
can
number.
rely on. The guy they're
you're
trying to
talking
kill.
rubbish.
Oh, am I? Dawson was the best friend I ever had.
Let me check in on
I met
this
him the
here.
first month I was in St.
Do you
Ages.
care about either one of these
He
people
pulled me
at
through
all?
the worst time I've ever known.
Well, look, you don't have...
I
He wasn't just a steward. He was an
kind
investigator
of
for
care
an
about
insurance
her
company.
because I don't
Paul
understand her
and Vaughn and Harris
backstory.
lost a couple of heavily insured ships, and it didn't look right.
I feel like
Dawson figured the merman
we are
was next.
being intentionally deprived of her backstory. Granted, we haven't listened to any of the dialogue.
Yeah.
Is
We
her-
might care. We
Vaughn liked
tried.
me and-
But
Is
we're
her
not
dr-
trying.
Well, we
Is her
figured
dress
he
covered in
might give
cats?
himself away.
Are those pictures of cats?
No,
Dawson got
they're
me a ticket.
flower that I can't
I thought I
remember the
could
name
help
of,
him.
so I didn't say it.
They kind of
Now
look like, a
he's
little bit
gone
like
and-
cats.
I
Like,
see
you know,
what you're
finish
saying
his
with
job for
cats.
like they kind of, you know, how cats kind of lift up the one leg and kind of reach down there and kind of.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but
You know,
at a
sorry.
closer view, I was already eyeing up
But it
the
didn't
flowers
affect
on
the
her
framework.
dress.
Well,
Okay.
now you know.
So it's got kind of a, you know,
I see what you're saying. Like, I instantly saw it when you said it, but I had already looked closer at the flowers.
you know, the thing cats can do that most people can't. You know.
Come in, Mr. Beck.
Yeah, the things
Keep your
cats
hands
can
out of
do
your
that I
pockets.
shouldn't admit on the internet that I also can do.
The boys are
Oh.
very untidy.
Huh.
Sorry. We'll have it all cleaned up
Happy
for
Pride.
you later.
Thank you.
Where is it? The envelope?
You mean you didn't find it?
No, not yet. Now let's not waste any more time. Give us the envelope or...
I guess you've got me where you want me, Bergstrom. Now, if you'd have only been a little more thorough in your search, you'd have found it right here.
And your gun!
Take it easy, pal, or your chum will get scattered all over the floor. Drop it.
Ew.
Drop it. No.
Oh, violence.
Good thing to remember. Now, sit
It's that
down.
kind of party now, huh?
You too.
Hey, go ahead. Humor him.
Three-gun party.
He's a precipitous fellow.
Well, gentlemen, shall we get on to cases? Who's your friend?
I introduce
Formality. What's your name?
Beck.
What's the matter? Can't he talk?
Or I can talk. I think he's right.
I speak
mustn't.
well.
Somebody might get their ears knocked off.
I like to I do. The type of man you can deal with.
You're wrong. No deals. Come on, get up. Get this and get it straight.
Dracofunk.
There's
Do
only one
something
Joe
with
Beck
that.
going to show up in Trusk's office in Galveston, and that's the real one.
Naturally, the real one, of course.
I'm putting up with you boys because we're all on the same boat.
Literally.
But one more of your little tricks and...
Well put, sir. We're in perfect accord.
Let's go get that accordion.
I don't know why I bothered taking this away from you. You haven't the envelope, and if you'd used it on me, nobody'd get the dough.
You're magnificent, sir.
I hope she took the
Did I actually have any bullets in here? No.
I'm hoping that she took the envelope and, like, she's gonna try to pretend to be him. Oh, Larry has gas again.
Oh, fuck. Sailing the Jello seas.
That sounds kind of neat.
Are you still running the ship?
No, he's drunk.
What are you doing? Get out of here. You're heading for the rocks. Let go of that. Get out. Now turn that wheel and head back to the sea lanes. You know what this means, Beck? Cut it out. I know your whole layout. You and your pals in the insurance racket.
I'm running the ship.
Oh, there she is. What are you going to do with him? Take him down to his cabin. Let him go down with the ship.
Oh, okay. That's dangerous in passage. Oh no, they've tilted the cameras.
Oh no.
You go with the crew, I'll follow the others. Hurry up, get on!
That. All these missing clips are like making me a little bit nauseous.
Teleporter's over here.
Where's Joe?
He's all right.
He's alright. We've locked him up. Good run, lawyer man.
Joe!
He's in the other boat. Do you want to drown?
There's only one lifeboat.
No, not without her. Let us stay, we gotta get on. There's a pillar down.
Life is worth living without my favorite flannel shirt.
I've only ever seen one woman before. We have to save her. Axe you something.
Speaking of slang.
Get out of here. Chop chop.
There we go, that's better. I was just gonna make jokes about how she, like, overshoots the axe and kills him.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Where are the others?
Captain and the crew got away in the other boat. Yes, and we're fighting. A boat dropped from the davits and smashed.
They drowned?
You didn't get away either.
Cool. Cool.
That galley was well stocked. We'll drown before we starve. Scorpier sauce?
So,
Potted tongue?
Not much of a passage anymore.
Caviar?
so I guess they,
Although what we'll put it
aren't
on,
sinking?
Sir, you're a card.
That
Not
I am.
sinking dramatically.
Facing death with a morsel of pickled pig's feet on my lips.
How's the head?
Never mind the pig's feet and the head. What's it like below?
Trifle damp. Well, by the way, what are we going to call you? We can't call you Beck. It's too confusing.
Mike's about. Damp, you say? How damp?
Some of the reef is inside, and a lot of the Atlantic.
Nothing serious?
Oh, no, just a hole the size of this room. But the water can run out as well as in.
Sir, you're magnificent. Always ready with a quip and a jest.
Yep, that's all we have. Quip and jests and a prayer.
Oh, God, and pickled. Oh, the pickled pig feet. We're screwed
Better
now.
be a good swimmer. We're miles out to sea.
They'll send help, I'm sure.
That was actually a pretty nice
Willie,
effect.
after running this tub on the rocks?
Or they've just tilted the room and they shook
Well,
it.
that sounds very good coming from you.
Which I guess
Why
is
don't
still
you
a nice
relax, Mac,
effect,
and
because
listen
that
to
would
the
be
music?
It is, yeah.
difficult.
How long
Last
do we
time I
last
lifted a
now?
room like this, I hurt my
Let's
back.
not talk about that.
You just put a big jack
Shall
on
we
one end, I
enjoy the
guess.
flesh pots while we may?
Oh.
Sir, do you realize what this proves?
Let's get drunk and drown.
We had to staple all of these plates into
I
place.
think of my
Yeah.
brother and the lad yonder. Ready to do you in.
The pour is
You
even
faulty
better.
dollars. What profiteth man if he loses his soul and gains the world?
Why didn't you think of that last week?
How close is that bar to the
Last
deck?
week I was covetous. Nothing like a shipwreck to change a man's sense of values. Aye, sir.
I don't
I'd
want to
willingly.
That's the end of the statement, I guess. I don't want to
Willingly
think.
give my share in the
Fair.
back estate for a good dinghy.
What share?
My mistake. Night, lad, we failed. But what a magnificent failure. Look what it gave us. We have our souls again.
You look.
Now, lad, no bitterness. I'm not blaming you.
I just
know
hate
you were
you.
no match for Mr. Beck. Mike's reputation confused me.
I'm actually sort of curious how
There's
they're
a
going to get
man,
out of
they
this one.
said, handy with a knife, or a gun, or a bit of gas pipe. No scruples, they say.
Superman shows
Kill
up.
his mother for $1.
That's a lie.
Forgive me, lad, $2.
You gab too much like an old woman.
Don't stop him.
We underestimated you, Mike and I. Like I said, there's a man named Beck coming in, a dog fellow. You're a dog fellow, lad.
A dog
the
fellow?
attorneys in Galveston won't know the difference.
Yeah.
So
He is
we'll do
half
everything.
man, half dog. He's his
You'll
own
be
best
back.
friend. He's played
We'll
by John
both be
Candy.
rich.
That reminds me of a thing I can't talk about on the recording.
Ballin', lad, ballin'. It was unfortunate. Indeed it was. But for that rock, we would
Don't
be
smoke, that
sailing
causes
into
cancer.
Galveston on the Southern Queen.
I mean, the
You
boat's
said?
sinking. Who cares about cancer?
You'd be
That
the
was
one
the joke,
to
yes.
take it. call it fate.
What if you just like...
I'm not going to stay here and listen to you guys.
Finally, common sense.
Not really.
Maybe they'll fall overboard. It'll serve them right.
You don't think I'm working with them?
Shank him. Shank him.
Yeah.
But you were right about one thing. I did want you to stay on the boat.
I'm glad I stayed.
Well, I had to stay.
I'm glad I stayed. Anyway, the boat's sinking and we're gonna die.
Dying slowly is the only thing that makes me feel alive. But temporarily.
I was gonna say, that kind of makes sense in the weirdest of way.
It kind of does, yeah.
Now that I know,
Things
Guess
get
I'll never see
really weird and true here on the highway.
It's, you know, it's just how it goes.
Well, they're tearing his room apart looking for the envelope.
busy little bees at it again.
Yes. Futile, isn't it? You've hidden the envelope well.
Now, what would you do if you had it? Hand it to St. Peter and say, "This, sir, will prove that my client is Joseph Beck. And that man, sir, is an imposter."
It does seem rather foolish, doesn't it?
Did you think I was fool enough to carry it with me?
You don't have it?
Of course not. Now that none of us will ever see it, I can tell you how stupid you were. I mailed it to myself in Galveston. It should be there right now, lying nice and cozy in a general delivery pigeonhole.
But they're still babbling about bullshit.
Dad, we underestimated him.
Yeah, I figured you would have left out like 3 minutes ago because the major plot point was coming up.
That's a good point. I'm going to leave now. Be right back.
Aeroplane. It's circling. Oh, let's do something. Here!
Scream at it. That'll get its attention. Shoot at it. That'll get its
Keep
attention.
this burning.
Burn down the boat.
I'll go see if
That'll
I can
get
find
its
some rockets.
attention. Smoke inhalation on a burning boat. What a way to go.
If there'd only been one rocket. They thought of everything, didn't they?
Maybe the plane. Do you think it was looking for us?
I don't know. It might have been on routine patrol.
If it wasn't.
They couldn't see what's through this fog.
Just realized
Well,
they
we're
were
still
the
together.
Atlantic. Yes, it still works so good.
Close that time. She'll be breaking up soon.
You think we ought to go down and keep the boys company?
Nah, they can die in peace together.
No. If we're gonna drown, let's be exclusive.
Yep. Okay. Anything happen? Oh, wow. Yeah, that did.
So, like, right as you were leaving, they saw a plane.
Oh, neat.
And so they went up and they tried to signal it. And the one guy lit a fire on the boat to try to signal it. And it just kind of left.
Anuncia que uno de sus aeroplanos de patrulla avistó a un vapor embarrancado en los arrecifes a 200 millas al suroeste de Tampico. Hidroaeroplanos han sido despachados al lugar del siniestro para que procedan a la búsqueda de los supervivientes.
What do you say?
They saw us. They're sending seaplanes.
What are you going to do?
Kill them.
We've been below. We found a raft. A beautiful rubber raft, big enough for 4. So we leave the girl here and we take Mr. Beck into the hold to help us with the raft.
That's no good. If we shoot him, they'll find out.
Right, lad. Right you are.
Right you are,
He goes
Ken.
first. He trips. It's a long drop into the hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, this sounds like a dangerous passage.
Kind of
It's
does.
down there.
Come on, let's finish him.
This guy
Just turn his face down.
concussed.
Joe, they're here, the plane.
Come, lad. Through the other hatch, quickly.
He ain't finished yet.
Come, lad.
The plane, Joe, they're here. Joe! Joe!
Make
Hey,
it.
a different place.
He made it.
Ah, Tampico. Oh,
Typical operation needs.
Operations.
That's the language they speak in hospitals.
Yes, I know, but where?
Tampico. You lie down, please. You're sick.
Tampico? How'd I get here?
By airplane.
When?
3 days ago, the señorita. She come too.
Where is she?
She go away to Galbank. You lie down, please. The doctor said.
Never mind the doctor. Was anyone with her?
2 men and the officer from the airplane. The little one, he was always laughing.
Did she leave with them?
She's got her lines written on a card over there.
So much excitement. Ship. Then they find you and the girl and the 2 men. They find it trapped them. Jail.
I don't want to
Too
insult
bad for
her
the
acting,
captain.
because
He
that
makes
kid
the ship
actor
wreck
looked
itself.
even worse.
The girl, did she leave any message?
Message?
Did she say anything?
I don't know. She speak to the doctor. I did not hear it.
Yeah,
The girl.
Maybe she isn't. But I'm going to find out. Where's...
Oh, no, senor. No.
Then I'm getting out of here and in a hurry.
But no, please. Please, senor. No.
Naked butt, naked butt. Dramatic bus rides, dramatic train rides, dramatic car rides, dramatic United States Postal Office Covington, Texas. Dramatic child as all children are.
You expecting a letter, sister?
My name ain't Sister, it's Sally.
Oh, better. Yes, that's it.
Thank you very much. Come along, Sally.
Bye, Sally.
Stop looking at Shelley.
You mind? I'm in a hurry.
Hold your horses, brother. Hold your horses.
See if you've got anything for Joseph G. Beck.
You say Beck?
Yeah, Beck.
Is his name Joseph? Oh, wow. A lot of stuff.
Nope. Guess she forgot you.
Look again. There has to be one.
Well, there ain't.
You here all the time?
Mostly.
Did anyone else get a letter for Beck?
Bud, you know how many people come in here every day?
Maybe a girl picked it up in the past couple of days, or 2 men. Try and remember.
Have you seen any women in the past 2 days?
A big brown envelope from Honduras.
You worry that bone, don't you? Oh, wait a minute, Chick. Come to think of it, yes, there was a letter. A big fat yesterday she got it. Sure. Oh, but that was just a general delivery. Anybody can...
Oh.
It got really boring once this movie started.
Once he didn't die.
Yeah, really.
Once the passage was over, there was no more
trying
danger.
To locate Miss Nita Paxton. Yeah, she was the girl on the Merman.
She never was alive. She
Thanks.
died in 1938. Right in this chair.
Let's do it.
Oh, wait. I know these guys.
Let him ring a movie, anybody.
Perhaps not, but look anyway.
It's him.
Some guy's trying to get in, that's all. Well, come on, we know you have it. We seen you leave the post office.
I was mailing a letter to my mother.
Oh, was you now?
Patience, lad, patience.
Pigeons.
My dear, you know my reputation.
I know your reputation. You failed to kill a man twice.
Dadgummit.
Fuse out there? Okay, have it your own way.
Satisfied? Hmm? She just saw the rear end of a cab. Come on, turn on the heat and let's get going.
You want money?
What for?
Mr. Beck's
Round
I've
man.
got the letter.
And I have $7
My
for
dear
the
Miss
taxi
Paxton,
ride
of course
home.
you have. It's no good to you.
That'd be a hell of an expensive taxi ride in 1944.
Would $10,000 intrigue?
That'd be even worse.
$10,000 wouldn't intrigue anyone, but you haven't got the 10,000, and I letter.
And I what?
Falsehoods, I abhor them. Never you mind about the money. We'll get it, ma'am. We'll get it. But we need the... come now, no more nonsense.
Nita. Nita.
Hit the X. Make it a callback.
Just a moment more, lad, and you'll be gone. When might permits, you will talk, eh?
We're not getting anywhere. Let me handle it. Now, where is it?
Now, don't hurt the little lady.
Spit it out.
Now's the time to whistle.
Great tune. My mother used to sing it to me. She was sweet. Pretty like me, really. Such a large box, isn't it? Pretty, eh, Mike?
Shut it off.
I hate music. Character. No sentiment.
Music killed my grandpa.
It's such a large box, Miss Paxton. One could put other things than powder in it.
Music be the fruit of love. Bring me a steak.
Imagine that. The very letter itself. Mike!
Oh! Despite all my rage, I am still shooting a gun in a cage.
That's fair.
Joe. Joe, darling.
Joe,
I hated to leave you there in
darling.
the hospital, but I had to get here before them.
Let's get on with it. Police Department, please. Attorney Daniel Bergstrom speaking. Right, Bergstrom. Send some men to the Shane Apartments, 1430 Pine Street. I'm sorry, but we just shot a man. Self-defense, naturally. He was shooting at us.
Naturally.
Get in, sir. He'll be here for...
Wait just a minute.
7 self-defense this week.
Hand it over.
Why, of course, sir, of course. You didn't think. Excitement slipped my mind. There you are. I'll intrude no longer.
Oh, you're not intruding. Sit down.
You're incredible, Mr. Beck, incredible. A man of infinite resourcefulness.
Yeah.
Just make yourself
Made him
comfortable.
sit. Infinite.
Until the police arrive.
He pointed the gun at her for like 3 seconds. They could have been the
You know,
best
you had
twist
me pretty
ending.
badly worried for a moment.
Well, you know, he's out of bullets by now.
Once you said a kiss was something a girl could get along without.
Keep your eye on the prisoner.
If a girl wants to.
Your gun isn't even pointed at him anymore.
You ever have sex while holding someone at gunpoint?
Oh, love. If I had had the love of a good woman, I might have been a better man.
I'm gonna drink this poison. Well, thank God that's over.
The ending didn't even have its music till the end. It's just like as soon as the end popped up, it was done.
I was like, get out of here.
Yeah. 3 out of 10.
I mean, yeah, 2.5.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
Yeah, I forgot to put this in the spreadsheet.
That wasn't much of anything.
Yeah, it was dangerously boring.
Like, I feel like I watched two people who don't matter do things that didn't matter for an hour.
I do that in my everyday life.
Yeah, it's like watching me watch. It's like having a surveillance camera to watch me watch YouTube. That would have been just as interesting.
Watching me, watching you, watching YouTube.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.